welcome to the Odinic School of Mysteries. My name is Bear, and welcome to number 6. I'm working right now on the video about the philosophy of gender, the symbolism of gender, and how all that works, and yada yada yada. But it's taking a long time. It's a long video. There's a lot of visuals that need to be put in there. It's just taking a little bit longer than I thought. It's taking a lot of work, and I wanted to get a video out sooner than what it's going to be. So I was going to talk to you about this very quick and easy thing to get us just at least still in the groove. So, time and attention. Time and attention is called, in the Odinic mysteries, is called the principle of the living sacrifice. In the Masonry, it's called the generative principle. It's that pretty little G in the middle of their square and compass. That's what that means. Congratulations, you're a high-level Mason now. That's what that means. It's called the generative principle. The way it works is a little bit like this. The amount of time and attention you put into something allows you to purchase it. What do I mean? The best way I could illustrate it is a little bit like this. There was a study that was done several decades ago. I'm not sure how old it is now. And I'm sure the numbers have gotten worse since then. But essentially, the way it went was a little bit something like this. The average person who lives to be about 80 in this study, who works his whole life doing a regular 9-to-5 job and accounting for sleep, so accounting for work and accounting for sleep, it was discovered that the average person only has, wait for it, 15 to 20 years of free time in their whole lives. 15 to 20 years of free time. That's all the time you get to watch Game of Thrones. It's all the time you get to play Call of Duty. It's all of that stuff. That's all the time you have. You have 15 years to do that. As an adult, I assume. I'm not familiar with all the nuance. So, a law in the universe is that the rarer something is, the more it's worth. And the more something is worth, the more valuable of a sacrifice it is. There's another principle that goes along the same lines. It's called the principle of the healing and the sacrifice, which comes out of the shamanic world practice, where something always has to be given and something has to always be received. There's always an energy exchange. And essentially what we're dealing with here is an energy exchange. You say to yourself that I want something, and so I'm going to do what I can to get it. And I'm going to sacrifice my time and my attention in order to get that thing. Now, considering that life is short, considering how short life is, we don't have a lot of time here. So our time and attention is extremely important. The amount of weight that it has, spiritually speaking, is extremely important. So what we say to ourselves is that we're going to go to work and we make an agreement with our boss to say that 1 hour of my life, 1 hour of my life is worth $10. That my finite resource is worth $10. And I'll give you my finite resource in exchange for $10. Well, anything you give your life to, you get to purchase for yourself. And in this instance, maybe you're purchasing, work history, a good resume. Maybe you're purchasing for yourself a little bit of cash. Because really, that's what you're doing, is you're purchasing money. You purchase money in order to purchase something else, which is a crazy system, and the reason, which doesn't make a lot of sense when you think about it. And so that carries weight. And so you say to me, okay, Bear, I want to be a billionaire. Would you like to be a billionaire? Would you like to have $1 billion? Well, great. I can tell you how to be a billionaire. It's really easy. It's very easy to be a billionaire. You want to be a billionaire? Here's how you do it. Come up with a business idea. Work 70 to 80 hours a week, no days off, for 10 years. You do that, you will at least be a millionaire, if not a billionaire. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg, he's only been at it since 2005. What is he worth? Like 92 billion or something like that? Maybe not that much. Maybe it's like 42 billion. He's worth a lot of billions. So, people come and say to me, Bear, I would like to be a yogi. I would like to be a guru or some sort of holy teacher. I want to be a master of mysteries. So, what do you do in order to do that? Well, time and attention. You spend 80 hours a week, 7 days a week, for 10 years in focused meditation and study. You could be a guru. Just like the Indian masters. You could be a Gothi. Just like the Norse masters. You could do all kinds of things with that kind of, by giving that much time and attention into something. Do you, tell you what, you want to learn how to play the piano? You want to be a good piano player? Great. How do you do it? Time and attention. Time and attention is the secret currency for the universe. It's the thing that secretly buys you things. You want to have a good relationship with your kids, you put time and attention into it. You want to have a good relationship with your spouse, you put time and attention into it. I talk with my hands, I'm spilling ash everywhere. So, that is the secret. That is the secret currency that you're spending. So you're tired. You've been at work all day. You come home and you purchase for yourself Game of Thrones. You don't purchase it with money. You watch it on the television. And what do you purchase for yourself? You purchase knowledge of all the characters, you purchase all the lore, you get to know the lore. If you're lucky, you get to learn Dothraki. You want to put a little extra time and attention into it. You get to purchase for yourself entertainment, amusement. Muse means to think. And when you put in front of something, or an a, that it means not. Not. That's why you go to an amusement park. It's to a park so you don't think. We put tons of time and attention into amusement, into not thinking. But the problem is thinking, using your mind is a muscle. If you don't use your mind, your ability to connect with the divine starts to weaken. Which is why they want you not to think. They don't want you to ask hard questions. Because that's your ticket out of here. Your mind is your ticket out of here. It's your lifeline. If you have a weak lifeline, what's going to happen? You're not going to be able to do anything. Time and attention, folks. Time and attention. That is how you get out. You want to get out of the underworld? Time and attention. Time and attention. I'm not sure how much better I can put it. I can't stress enough how silly it is. You already have this currency, this universal currency that is used by every being in the universe. And so we spend our currency in order to get currency, in order to purchase amusement. See how stupid that is? How bizarre that is? What a silly concept that is? And we've bought into it. We've bought into that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to buy into that. You want a good garden? You want to grow your own food? Put some time and attention into it. You know, want to be good at playing piano? Time and attention into it. It's the living sacrifice. You say, I want something bad enough. I'm going to sacrifice my life, my time, in order to purchase it for myself. So you have a car payment, right? The $300 car payment. Calculate, do some reverse mathematics, how much time is required of your life to make that payment. I don't know how much you make an hour, but it's probably quite a bit. How many hours a week do you have to work in order just to have your car? How many hours a week do you have to work in order to have your apartment? How much time and attention of your life force do you have to give away in order to get some sort of creature comfort? I'm smoking pipe tobacco right now. I had to put time and attention, you know, into being able to purchase this for myself. It's something worth thinking about. The principle of the living sacrifice. All right. That's all I got. I hope you enjoyed it. And ta-ta.